Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your September 2015 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. Let's see what September's gonna hold for you. Goats. Get these laid out. Also, do check out the video for your rising sign as well to get some more information on what September may hold for you. It can also clarify some murky details in this very general sun sign reading. Now, the only way to get a reading specifically for you and any issues you may be dealing with personally is to get a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype. It's $65 for a 30-minute session. As always, just drop me a line at the email address in this video or below the video if you want to set up an appointment. Just tap the arrow beneath this video if you're on a cell phone or a mobile device, and it will open the details section where you'll find all my info. That email address is runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. Just drop me a line there to schedule an appointment. Also wanted to mention I will be offering the final Rune class of the year. That will be November 2nd through December 7th. So if you didn't get to sign up for this last one, you can get in touch with me at that same email address and we'll get you signed up. The deadline for that will be, to sign up will be noon on October 29th. So just drop me a line and we'll get you signed up for that if you would like. Also want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. If you would like to subscribe, just click the red button beneath this video. I've also put a link to it somewhere in this video, just to make sure that you're done watching your forecast here before you click that, because it will take you to the page. The subscribe page. But that will just kind of let you know whenever I upload these videos each month rather than you having to search for them. So that could be helpful if you'd like just a heads up whenever I post a new video. But let's see here. Capricorn, I'm just kind of taking this in, see what we've got. As far as your focus here and the overall energy. I do feel that moving into September, the Page of Rods is the tarot card that you have in the focus position. But I feel like with those closest to you, and this could be your spouse, but also family members, there may be some sort of new approach or a new way of handling things. Or you may be searching for that in September. Because you may be feeling like, you just haven't found the reason for certain things, or you just don't have all the information that you need to make decisions regarding family and relationships, that sort of thing. Because there does seem to be, with men as in reverse, conflict among family, or you may feel opposed by a group of people, or some sort of opposition in relationship to family. This could also be friends or coworkers, but I have other cards here that indicate family. Some of you may be experiencing this from mother or mother's side of the family, or a mother-in-law, because we also have the rune of Gifu coming up. But what's coming up also is Perdro and Lagas in reverse, which can mean, Perdro means secrets coming out and things hidden coming out. And they may involve a female who you at first maybe thought was your friend, but who you're now not so sure. This can be somebody who was helpful to you at one time, but now may be proving to be more of a problem. So, so yeah, this could be a friend. This could be a family member that you were once close to or had a good relationship with, but it's going through a difficult time. This person may seem more distant, or you may feel like she's manipulative in some way. Or maybe you feel like there's a lot of people around you that are this way. But the Page of Rods indicates that there will be a new way forward, but this will be a situation or a new approach to acting on things, to handling them. The cat is not supposed to be on the table, but he wanted to say hi. There is going to be a new way of handling this, or a new way of taking action on this. Because, Perdro can also talk about things simmering beneath the surface because the action hasn't been taken, they haven't been talked about, things haven't been dealt with in a proper or healthy way. There's a feeling of suppression here. And just looking for a calmer home life or family life. Some of you, this may be with your partner because the rune of Gifu is here. So it could be that there's disruption around your partner involving his family, her family, in-laws, that sort of thing. Things that are hidden from view that are causing problems. Or at least they're hidden from you, Capricorn. You're being hidden. Someone's motivations are hidden from you. So, I mean, this is someone, and it's someone close to you. And it'll be different for all of you, so you just kind of have to take from that what you will. Just make sure that you're seeing things clearly, and if you're not, then with the Page of Rods, there may be a new way or a new tool available to you to allow you to do that. But it does seem like there is some disruption. The Tower card in reverse talks about lies and deceit or dishonesty remaining hidden from you. In the upright, the Tower means that, you know, all the lies or deception come out and things come crashing down. But in reverse, it can mean somebody's facade remains in place or somebody's motivations remain in place. Maybe it's because, I do think gradually, though, it's going to come out. So I would say in September, I would say maybe don't act on what you're feeling as far as like maybe who's responsible for deception or manipulation or anything, Capricorn, because it seems like whoever you think it is may not be right. Because yeah, the Tower card indicates that somebody may be deceiving you as far as their motives or as far as their what's going on with the situation. And again, this can be at work for some of you, Capricorn. For some of you, maybe you're deceiving yourself about what's going on or about your motivations for certain things. But either way, gradually, it just seems like this is a process, but it's causing disruption in September for whatever reason. But it may be a bit of a process or take some time before you can find out what's hidden, before you can find out like where the dissension is, where the deception is, that sort of thing. Who's really the culprit here? That it seems like that's going to take a little bit of time to come out, and even effort on your part on something coming out. Now, for some of you, this can also be just disruption around the foundation of something. But so if it's a work situation, maybe you're hearing rumors that, you know, things are not so great, but they will remain cloaked or they will remain kind of cloaked in rumor. If that's the case, this is indicating that it's rumors and gossip, and you know, especially from a female maybe who's kind of a busybody. We all work with that sort of personality at some point or another. So it could be this person spreading this information about disruption or things are not so good at the top, and, you know, kind of gets everybody worked into an uproar but this information is not, they don't have all the information. Some of the information may be true, but there's really no way for you to kind of weed it out in September for whatever reason, Capricorn. It looks like you've just got to wait. You've got to wait. Now, for those of you that this is a health issue, if there's a health scare, or if you've been dealing with just feeling under the weather or dealing with any health issues at all with Urus, it indicates that you may find, you know, someone who can help you, or definitely a treatment for this. Again, it may be more of a gradual thing, but Urus is one of the best one of the best health runes, sorry, in the whole set. So, I mean, that indicates you have strong powers of recovery. If you follow what you're being told, while it may take a while for you to get back up to 100%, you will have the energy to do so. Some of you may find that your physical energy just returns and you're able to deal with things or disruptions or delays or things in a more proactive manner. Now, for some of you, we have the rune of Yera coming up. That's the rune of karma and also the rune of legalities of all kinds. So those of you who, if you have something going on with a legal case or a settlement, if there's any disruption around that, just again, try not to get too excited or upset about it, because I feel like it's not, like whatever happens in September, that's not the way it's gonna go. And if someone's deceiving, I feel like their mask is going to remain in place for September, but with these runes of gradual unmasking, gradual change, shifts and changes for the better, I don't feel like that's going to remain the case. That may just be the case for September, that someone's deceit or lies stay in place. So maybe you have a continuance or something, and you have to kind of wait to kind of maybe present your side of the story. Karmically, also, there's a lot of stuff going on, that disruptions in September are supposed to happen. But it's the start of, and no matter what area it's in, it's the start of something bigger. It's just the start of something bigger, and something to do with a new way, a new action, a new way forward that you're going to be able to take. Now, the help that's going to be available to you, let's see here. We've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this can mean that people who before were kind of in your corner, or who were generous with you, or maybe this is people that you feel you've been too generous with. Maybe you've given them too much of your time, too much of your help. Maybe this is, you know, people from other departments at work that you've helped out in the past, but I mean, then they just want more and more, but you don't have time for that anymore. You're going to be leaving this behind, because you have Canes in the reverse, which is a rune of endings, and leaving behind relationships and situations that no longer work for you, because we have the Pentacle rune here. So this could be definitely in a financial sense. So maybe you are leaving behind an association. This can also be nonprofits or charity situations. Maybe you volunteered for a charity and they've been wanting and demanding more and more of your time, and while you feel like it's a good cause, you no longer are able to do what you once were doing, and you may have to move on to something else. But yeah, this is either this is kind of, you helped someone once, and now they're always just expecting you to help them, and you know, they're kind of mooching off of you, Capricorn. So be careful of that. In September, it's coming up as a help to you to end those sort of associations where there's not a return, where it's not like an even exchange. Ending those in September is going to free you up to focus on things that are more beneficial to you, and using that time or that energy or that money on other things, or on things that, you know, mean a lot to you personally. Now, what can't be changed? We have the Death card. So again, the ending of this is the rune of the selfish kind of masculine energy. You're putting it into being taken advantage of, or somebody who's not putting effort into something. So again, this kind of goes to the take aspect, or a selfish energy around you. You're done with it. You're like, I'm so over it. We're either going to change this, we're going to transform this, and it's going to be an even exchange, or we're ending it. Now, some of you may already know that this person's never, or this situation is never going to give back what you're putting into it. So you're just like, I'm done. And some of you, for those of you who don't do it yourself, you're probably going to find that the universe steps in and ends that ends that association without you having to do anything. So maybe this person, if it's a coworker, maybe they get fired, or maybe that department is moved elsewhere, or something, because this is in the position of kind of the inevitable. It's going to happen whether you do this or not. Because that's coming up as a help to you, anything that ends in September, you know, while it may involve a change, Capricorn, I don't see it as being a bad change. It may just be surprising. But remember, most of the information you get about this is going to be, you're not going to have it all. You're not going to have all the details in September. It's going to come along later, probably in October. But the end of September looks actually quite positive. You've got the rune of communication, academics, study, but also the acquisition of wisdom, taking advice, you know, talking things out with someone, because you have it next to the tarot card of Temperance, which is all about patience, moderation, the marriage or the coming together of two opposites, and them working and using their gifts to work and create something else. So you could be talking to someone who has very different views from you, but you're able to reconcile those, or agree to disagree on certain things, or agree that, you know, this is going to be the best way forward. Now, those of you who do have exams, or if you're taking kind of certification tests, or if you have a job interview in September, that's actually going to go very well. So maybe some of you, this association, maybe you work for a nonprofit and you're looking to get out of there. I do think you're going to be successful at getting out of there in September. If you've been looking for a new job or interviewing for promotions within a company, Ansus always indicates that that's going to go very well. You're going to feel very positive and probably be moving into October with a job offer. But yeah, for some of you, this may be an area that is, you have experience in some aspects of the job, but there may be something totally new to you that you don't have a lot of experience with, that you'll be doing some training for, because this can also be the rune of training or learning, or you may be taking a seminar on it before you start. But temperance indicates that you will be able to combine knowledge you already have with new skills, new knowledge, and be very, very good at whatever this job is. So that is what I see for you, Capricorn, in September. I do hope that was helpful, and good luck. I will see you back here in October.